AA, see you in church. Hi, I'm Manuel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave me a little message, put the hand up, let me know you were there, and give me a subject you'd like me to talk about. I'm going to talk about myths today. There's a channel here, and he's debunking myths, supposedly. But quite a few myths he's debunked. I never heard of that version of it. Like he did the Medusa. And from what I understood, she was one of his, she was one of Aphrodite's temple, head of their temple, and then was raped by Zeus. And Aphrodite turned her into what she did. And that's what I heard. And I always thought was sort of interesting how they always depict her as ugly. Well, if she's ugly, then why are men trying to see her? That never made sense to me. She used to be one of the most beautiful women, but now she's hideous. Well, why do you want to see her now? She's hideous. That didn't make sense. She's still supposed to be beautiful, and because of how beautiful she is, you want to see, but you turn to stone. Then they say it's Hera who she was on her temple. And I was like, no, it's Aphrodite, but whatever. Then they covered another one that was funny to me. It was supposedly Snow White. And I heard there was another version of it, and it was a book. And Snow White, she had a sister who had red hair. And the hunter let Snow White go, but killed her sister and gave the queen her sister's heart, rose red. That's what they said her name was. And I was like, what? I read the book, that version. I was like, oh. And it's just so funny. And then when I was younger, I was a book reader, a book bug. I would be reading tons and tons of books. And that's why when he brings up a story, I always look and I'm like, I don't remember it that way. But then I saw a new show I started it and I stopped right there because I don't care for stuff like that. The reason is because they're portraying a character that was incorrect and I just took it off. They're showing witches, which witches can be a man or a woman, but they're showing them as women. And this woman is just killing to kill. She's not just killing men, she's killing women. So they're jumping off to their death and everything. And to me, that just left a bad taste in my mouth and I stopped watching. Why? Because I don't respect anybody that just kills to kill. That's the way governments are. They kill to make their point. But the people that are getting killed are not the people that have anything to do with it. It's like that stupidity where the people go over and they want to kill Americans. So what they do is they go and wrap a bomb on their bodies. They get into a bus of their own people, and supposedly there's one American on there, but the American already got off. So he blows himself and all his own people to death, and they didn't kill the American that they wanted to. I'm not wanting them to kill the American, but my point is that's stupid. It is. I'm not telling you to go and kill people. I'm telling you not to kill people because it's stupid. Hurting those people aren't going to make your point. It's just showing you guys as a bunch of barbarians and a bunch of idiots. That's all. And that's God-forsaken people too, because no God wants you to go killing people at random. They usually have a reason. And you are just killing to kill. That's just stupid. Well, Allah, blah, 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 blah. No, he didn't go and point a finger. You just got an idiot that rewrote a book, made you read this new version, which you're not smart enough to say, hey, this wasn't in the original Bible, Quran. And they're just so stupid. I sat down with a person and she told me about that. And I just said, well, the way I see it, it's just a stupid person who doesn't remember what he read from his training. And then this person sneaks a new version in there. And there you are, just accepting blindly. And that's stupid. No one asks you to blindly follow, not even the Lord. And that just, to me, it's just crazy. I see that all the time. People throwing stones and everything and saying, blah, 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 but they're talking out their butt. I read the Bible, and the ending of one part where all that hate didn't sound right. And then I saw a movie, and this guy goes over and he's there, his whole college class is there helping these monks scan these old Bibles so that you can save the beauty. Because they'll always be there in the internet and you can go and look at them. That way they can put those books away and they won't be disturbed and destroyed. And so he gets the oldest Bible and he looks, and then he says, I'm going to look for all that hate. It isn't there. Goes on and on and on until he finds it again, which probably was around the King David when they changed the Bible and put that hate in. And everybody follows it blindly. But they don't listen to what the Lord's saying. The Lord is saying, and if you listen, that doesn't fit. I did, and I noticed that. Maybe you should try that. The next time one of your family members say something that doesn't fit their personality, listen. They're probably asking for help without asking. But what do you think? Why don't you subscribe to my channel, leave me a message, put a little hand up high, letting me know that you were there, and tell me something you'd like me to talk about. But remember, AA, see you in church.